Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class we are going to continue exercise 13.2. You can take page number 260 in your NCERT textbook. In that we are going to discuss how to solve the problems using the law of exponents. Okay, children? I hope you all have taken page number 260, children. From third problem we have to discuss today, okay, because last class we have discussed how to solve those how to simplify and solve the problem and find the answer in exponential form, right? Third problem, say true or false and justify your answer. Okay, they have given something, whether they have given some values and they are saying this value, LHS value and RHS are equal, like that they have given. We have to say whether they are true or false. Okay, we have to justify the answer because we can't directly say whether it is true or false, right? So only by solving you can find that this value is equal to this one. Okay, you can write it in the textbook itself, children, this problem. Okay, first I'll take this one. 10 into 10 power 11, right? 10 means what? 10 power 1, right? So 10 power 1 into 10 power 11 means 10 power 1 plus 11. Yes, by law of exponents, when you are doing a product and same base is there, you will add your powers 1 plus 11. So 10 power 1 plus 11 is 12. So what is the answer getting? 10 power 12. Next, 100 power 11. Next, what is the next part, children? 100 power 11. Okay, how will you write your 100, children? 10 into 10, right? 100 can be written as 10 into 10. So 100 can be written as 10 square, right? 100 can be written as 10 square. So 10 square, 100 can be written as 10 square, the whole power 11. 10 square, the whole power 11. So 10 power 2 into 11, 22. So 10 power 22. Whether 10 power 12 and 10 power 22 are equal? No. So the given statement is false. Okay. So the given statement is what, children? It is false. See, the answer LHS is 10 power 12. RHS is 10 power 22. Both are different, so the given statement is false. Okay, likewise you can write the answer. This justification also it's important. Next is your second problem. 2 cube is greater than 5 square. They have given 2 cube is greater than 5 square, but we have to check. If it is correct, then the statement is true. If it is wrong, you should write the statement is false. Okay, 2 cube means how you will write? 2 into 2 into 2, right? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Okay, the answer is 8. For this, answer is 8. 5 square means 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. Okay, so by this statement, we are saying that 2 cube is less than 5 square, right? Because 5 square is 25, which is greater, and 2 cube is 8, which is lesser. But what it is given? 2 cube is greater than 5 square. So the given statement is false. Okay, the given statement is false. Likewise, you should justify your answer. You should check and you have to say whether the given answer is correct or wrong. Next, third subdivision. 2 cube into 3 square is equal to 6 power 5. 2 cube into 3 square. Okay, now they are saying 2 cube into 3 square is equal to 6 power 5. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll take this part alone. 2 cube into 3 square. 2 cube into 3 square. 2 cube means what? 2 into 2 into 2. 3 square means 3 into 3. Correct? 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 3 3s are 9, 8 9s are? What is the answer of 8 9s are, children? 72. Okay, so 8 9s are 72. Next, 6 power 5. 6 into 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Okay, listen. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 24 into 3 72. So this LHS value is 72. 6 power 5 means 6 into 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. So now what you are doing is 6 6 are 36. 6 6 are 36. Okay, listen. 6 6 are 36, 6 6 are 36. Now 36 into 36, what is the answer? 6 6 are 36, 6 3s are 18, 19, 20, 21, 6 3s are 18, 3 3s are 9, 10, 6, 9, 2, 1 into 6, because 36 into 36 I have multiplied. One more 6 is there, into 6, 6 6 are 36, 9 6 are 54, 57, 6 2s are 12, 17, 1, 7776. 7776. So what is this answer, children? 72. What is this answer? 7776. So both are not equal. So the given statement is false. Okay, we have proved that the given statement is what? False. Next, fourth question. 3 power 0 is equal to 1000 power 0. I told you any number power 0 is 1, right? So first I'll take this. 3 power 0 is equal to 1. 1000 power 0 is also 1. Both are equal. So we can say that they are true. Okay, so we have to justify the answer and we have to say whether it is true or false. The first one is false, second one is also false, third one is also false, and fourth one is true. Okay, understood? This is your fourth problem. Okay, what is the question given? Express each of the following as a product of prime factors only in exponential form. We have to write this composite number as product of prime factors. How you will make it as product of prime factors? Using prime factorization method. Okay, you will factorize both the values and you will write that numbers in exponential form. In last exercise only one number will be given. You have to write it in exponential form. But here two numbers are given. So what you will do? You should do the prime factorization for both the numbers and you have to write it. Okay. So first for 108 I am going to do. Then for second I am going to do for 192. Okay. So first I am going to do for 108. It comes in two table. 2 5s are 10. 2 4s are 8. Then in two table. 2 2s are 4. 2 7s are 14. Next it comes in third table. 3 9s are 27. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. That's all. This is over. So how you will write 108 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Yes. Now 192 I am going to factorize it. 2 table. 9 2s are 18. Remainder 1. So 2 has become 12. 6 2s are 12. Then it comes in third table. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. Then it comes in two table. 2 1s are 2. Remainder 1. 6 2s are 12. Then 2 table. 8 2s are 16. 2 table. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. So I have done the prime factorization of this number and this number. Why I have done now? We have to write the composite number as product of prime factors. You should use only the prime numbers here because it is a product of prime factors. 192 is equal to 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So how many 2's are there? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Then 3 2. Okay, that's all. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so I have written 108 as like this and 192 like this. Now so 108, how we will write this 108, children? 2 square into 3 cube. Is this correct? 2 square into 3 cube. 192 3 power 1 into 2 power 6. 3 into 2 power 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 is multiplied 6 times. Okay. So I have written 108 at like this. 192 like this. Now 108 into 192 means 108, what is the value? 2 square into 3 cube into 192, what is the value? 3 into 2 power 6. Yes, now combine all the 2's children, same base, so add the powers. 2 power 2 plus 6 into 3 power 3 plus 1. Yes, 2 power 2 plus 6 is 8 into 3 power 3 plus 1, 4. So I have written 108 into 192 as product in exponential form. First you find this prime factorization and the prime factorization of a second number. Then you make this as exponents. Then you combine both and you can add when they have a same power, same base. You can add your powers. Likewise, you can combine it. Understood? Next is your second problem, 270. Okay, 270. Next problem. It comes in fifth table because last digit is 0. 5 5s are 25. Remainder 2. 0 has become 20. 5 4s are 20. Then in 2 table, 2 2s are 4. Remainder 1. 7 2s are 14. Then third table, 3 9s are 27. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So how we will write 270? As 5 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now how you will write this as exponents? You should not stop till this. You should write the answer like this. Like exponents, it should have some base and exponent. 5 into 2 into 3 cube. Okay, because 3 is multiplied 3 times, so 3 cube. Understood? Next, what is the next problem, children? Third problem. 729 into 64. 729 into 64. So there are given two numbers. So first we should do the prime factorization for both the numbers. Okay. 729 then 64. For both the numbers you have to do. So first it comes in third table. 3 2s are 6. Remainder 1. 4 3s are 12. Then 3 3s are 9. Then now next comes your, again comes in the third table. 8 3s are 24. 3 1s are 3. Then comes in third table. 3 2s are 6. Remainder 2. 3 7s are 21. Then third table. 3 9s are 27. Then 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. Okay. Next I am doing the prime factorization of 64. 2 table. 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. 2 table. 2 1s are 2. Remainder 1. 6 2s are 12. Then 2 table. 8 2s are 16. Then 2 table. 2 4s are 8. 2 table. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. So now I am going to write 729 as, how many 3s are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So how we will write 729 as 3 power 6. Next 64 can be written as, how many 2s are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So how we will write 2 power 6. So when you are writing 729 into 64, how you will write 3 power 6 into 2 power 6. Okay, do we want to add this or multiply something? Yes, you can do it because you have same power exponent. So 3 into 2 the whole power 6. You can write like this, right? So 3 2s are 6 the whole power 6. You can write like this. Or you can stop till this. Okay, this is the correct answer because they asked you only a product of prime factors. 6 is not a prime number, so you can stop till this. Okay, you can stop till this, children, because they asked you product of prime numbers. But here 6 power 6. 6 is not a prime number. So stop till this. That's enough. Okay. Next, what is the next problem? 768. Okay. 768. Next problem is what? 768. It comes in second table. 3 2s are 6, remainder 1, 8 2s are 16, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 table. 2 1s are 2, 9 2s are 18, 2 2s are 4. 2 table. 9 2s are 18, remainder 1, 6 2s are 12. Then in third table, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Then 2 table. 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, 6 2s are 12. Then 2 table, 8 2s are 16. 2 table, 2 4s are 8. 2 table, 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. Okay, so 768 can be written as, how many 2s are there? First you counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just multiply 8 2s, children, first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into 3. Okay, I am just multiplying 2's all first, then 3. So how many 2's are there? 2 power 8 into 3. So this is what your answer. Okay, or you can write as if it is given, then count all the 2's, how many times it is multiplied. 2 power 8 into 3. Okay, understood? This is your fifth problem. This is just a simplification problem and it's very easy. Now, first I told you, you have to check whether everything have a prime number base. Here 2 is there, prime number. 7 is there, prime number. 8 is not a prime number, right? How you will write 8, children? 2 into 2 into 2. So 8 can be written as 2 cube. Okay. So how you will write? 2 power 5 the whole square into 7 cube divided by 2 cube the whole cube. Instead of 8, I am writing 2 cube the whole cube into 7. Now, 2 power 5 2s are 10 into 7 cube. Is it correct? Because you have product of exponents, so 5 2s are 10. 2 power 3 3s are 9 into 7. Is there anything to do in the numerator and numerators? No. Next comes your denominator. Same base, but it is different. It is a division. So 2 power 10 minus 9 into 7 power 3 minus 1. 2 power 10 minus 9 into 7 power 3 minus 1. So 2 power 10 minus 9 is 1 into 7 power 3 minus 1 is 2. So how you will write, children? 2 into 7 square. Okay, 2 into 7 square. You can write 2 into 7 square is 7 7s are 49. 49 into 2. If possible, you can do like this, or you can stop till this. Okay, if possible to solve like this, you can do it. 7 7s are 49 because 7 square is 49. 49 into 2. 9 2s are 18. 4 2s are 8. 9. 9 2s are 18. 4 2s are 8. 9. So answer is 98. Understood? Just check whether everything have a prime base. If not, you convert like this and you can use your law of exponents. Okay, next, second problem. 25 into 5 square into t power 8 divided by 10 cube into t power 4. Okay, 25 into 5 square into t power 8 divided by 10 cube into t power 4. See, t all we can solve later. First you check other everything have a prime base. 25 is a prime number? No. Can we write 25 as 5 square? 5 5s are 25. Upper 25 can be written as 5 square. Into this 5 square is there, children. Again you are writing 5 square into t power 8 divided by 10. How you will write, children? 5 into 2 the whole cube. 10 can be written as 5 2s are the whole cube into t power 4. Yes? 5 square into 5 square into t power 8 divided by See, this 3 is common for 5 and 2. Okay. Next, this 3 is common for 5 and 2, right? So 5 cube into 2 cube. Yes, it can be written like this. Because why I am saying we can write like this now? We have same powers. So you can multiply your bases, right? So this can be written like this. This 3 is common for 5 and 3 is common for 2. So 5 cube into 2 square to 2 cube into t power 4. Now you check anything you can done in the numerator and denominator. Yes, because we have same base. So add your powers. 2 plus 2, 4 into t power 8 divided by 5 cube into 2 cube into t power 4. If anything you can do with the denominators, yes, because we have same base. So subtract your powers. 4 minus 3 into t power 8 minus 4 divided by 2 cube, because this 2 cube don't have any pair in the numerator, so write it in the denominator itself. So 5 power 4 minus 3 is 1 into t power 8 minus 4 is 4 divided by 2 cube. 5 power 1 is 5 into t power 4 divided by 2 cube. So this is your answer, because more than this we don't want to solve it, because this is itself a very simplest form. Okay. Next is what question? Question number 3. 3 power 5 into 10 power 5 into 25 divided by 5 power 7 into 6 power 5. Okay, 3 power 5 into 10 power 5 into 25 divided by 5 power 7 into 6 power 5. And it is very easy. Just simplification. Okay. So first is check whether everything is in prime base. 3 power 5 is in prime base, so I am writing 10. It is not a prime number, so how you will write 10 can be written as 5 2s are the whole power 5, because 5 2s are 10 power 5. About 5 2s are the whole power 5 into 25. How you will write, children? 25 can be written as 5 square. So 25 can be written as 5 square divided by 5 power 7. 6 is not a prime number. How you will write 6? 3 2s are 6 the whole power 5. Yes. Now 3 power 5 into 5 power 5 into 2 power 5 into 5 square. Yes, because this 5 is common for 5 and 2. So 5 power 5 into 2 power 5. Now 5 power 7 into this 5 is common for 3 as well as 2. So 3 power 5 into 2 power 5. Now I have segregated everything separately. Now what we should do now, whether anything there is a pair to make it. Yes, these two have a same base. So what you will do, 3 power 5 into 2 power 5. First I will write it, because they don't have any pair. 5 power 5 plus 2, 7, because same base. So add your powers. 5 plus 2, 7. So 5 power 7 is the answer. Next, is there anything pairing should be done here? No. So 5 power 7 into 3 power 5 into 2 power 5. Now there is a pairing which takes place in the numerator and denominator. Yes. So what you will do first, 3 power 5 minus 5, because this 3 power 5 and this 3 power 5, 3 power 5 minus 5, because it is a division, into 2 power 5 minus 5. This 2 power 5 and this 2 power 5, so it is division. 5 power 7 minus 7. So 3 power 5 minus 5 is 0. Into 2 power 5 minus 5 is 0. Into 5 power 7 minus 5 is 0. 3 power 0 is 1. Into 2 power 0 is 1. Into 5 power 0 is 1. 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. So answer is 1. So this calculation you should do it very carefully, but it is very easy. Okay, children? Today's class we have discussed how to do the simplification and give the answer using the exponential form. So in this type of problems, the step-by-step process is very much important. Okay, I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.